was an inventory administrator, a semi-skilled person. So when the supervisor is not there, I'm the automatic supervisor. So I just realized that I can lead. So that's when I decided to jump out or to jump the ship to say, let me start my own thing that I will do whatever that in my time. For example, if where I work they used to pay me 20, including everything. So I asked myself to say, in my own time, should I be able to make that 20? If the answer is yes, I had to jump out and come up with the plans.
Ralocha and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Polo Matala, and if you're here for the first time, Kiafo Amagela, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome. So this is the second episode of profiling Protea Glen. This is where I've lived for a couple of years, and we are visiting the Hamisi Car Wash, and this is where we meet the owner, Khathutshelo Hamisi Madima, who is going to be telling us why Protea Glen residents love his car wash services so much. Enjoy. Okay, so please introduce yourself.
Khathutshelo Hamisi Madima. They call me or AKA Hamisi.
Okay, so you run a car wash. Just give us a brief history of the car wash. When did you start the car wash and what were the reasons?
Actually, my goal was not to start a car wash, was to start a business. So when I got this house or the space where I'm staying in, I go like, no, I'm looking for the house or for the space where I will be able to start a business. But the idea that came first, it was the car wash. And I had to start that and pursue that dream, not a business that will make more money, but the business that I like or my passion. So I'm doing my passion. This car wash is my passion.
So a lot of people are always focusing on getting jobs in corporate. Why did you choose entrepreneurship?
Actually, I worked I worked for corporate companies, and that I had to jump out because I realized that my dream can come. It will not come true. Reason being, where I was working, there was no growth anymore because I've exhausted or I've done whatever that I was supposed to do there. So I had to jump out for me to grow. So that's why I started.
Just elaborate on the kind of jobs that you were doing in corporate and yeah, some of your experiences in corporate.
I was an inventory administrator, a semi-skilled person. So when the supervisor is not there, I'm the automatic supervisor. So I just realized that I can lead. So that's when I decided to jump out or to jump the ship to say, let me start my own thing that I will do whatever that in my time. For example, if where I work they used to pay me 20, including everything. So I asked myself to say, in my own time, should I be able to make that 20? If the answer is yes, I had to jump out and come up with the plans.
So did you start the business while you were in corporate or did you just hold the resign and then start the business later on?
I start while I was still there working. So I realized that the business is not working while I'm not here. I had to jump out.
Okay. So from the beginning, so which year did you start?
Just before the COVID.
Just before COVID. So from the time you started, what was your dream in terms of your business? What did you want to achieve or what did you want to see, and what are some of the challenges that you encountered during that period?
Um, when I start this business, I want to grow it to be some of like a corporate business whereby we'll employ a lot of people and will be a brand where people will buy the franchise with. But the challenges are it was not simple as we expected. Reason being, we didn't when we start, we were not funded. I had to fund this business from the daily living. So somewhere, somehow, we had those challenges whereby sometimes we don't meet the targets, sometimes because we don't have the proper infrastructure, we can't do the best that we think we could have done. And sometimes it's the issue of when we started, we didn't do the proper research when it comes to the machinery or the system that we need to use in the business.
So 2020 was a difficult year to start, as particularly a business like this one. When you look at the effects of COVID in terms and how it affected your business, how did it affect your business? And in terms of recovery, how is the business doing right now?
Actually, it was very difficult because when cars are not coming and everything is standstill, that's when but it was good because that's when we realized we need to value the importance of 20 rand or 40 rand that comes in every day. Because when we were not working, somewhere we were also failing to buy a bread, a loaf of bread. But after that, when everything came back to normal, we had to come up with the loyalties programs, how to market ourselves to people, and we are growing almost every day. And we do also do what we call the customers feedback. We call our customers sometimes. We take random numbers and check if the service that we are providing it's worth us to continue or to stop, or what is it that we need to improve on?
So you've just mentioned the loyalty program. Just please explain to someone who doesn't know or doesn't use the car wash, what is the loyalty program?
The loyalty programs, we have got the loyalty cards whereby you wash 5 times, and then number 6 you just bring your car, we wash it for free. You have already paid when you were coming for that 5 times. So number 6 is for free. And that loyalty program, it tells you as a client to say you must not wash anywhere except here. That is why you have got that card. You wash 5 times, and then number 6 is for free.
So on average, how many cars, especially during the weekend, because I'm also a client here and it gets quite busy. On average, how many cars, especially during the weekend, do the do you wash?
Uh, okay. Basically, Saturday, Sunday, we go to the minimum of 35, 40, but the maximum of 80 to 90 cars or daily, like or Saturday and Sunday. But Sunday is the one that we go up to 85, 90 cars.
Okay, so with that kind of demand, with people coming for to watch their cars, obviously you need hands.
Yeah.
How have you been able to make sure that you have enough people, and how has that also affected your business? Because getting people, employing people also is a business cost. How do you manage all that?
Okay, it's simple. We've got a certain number of the people that works for us, and I also work here. So then we get our off in the middle of the week, Monday to Friday. But there's a certain number of workers that we require on weekends, meaning the total number of the people that works for us. Everyone needs to be here on weekends, except if you have got an emergency funeral. That's when we release you. But our turnaround time is on weekends. It's around 30 minutes. So we make sure that in that 30 minutes, your car must be attended within. So always we work on customer turnaround time. And the number of people that works here, yeah, it gives us enough, and it's okay if the customer needs to spend up to the maximum of 30-35 minutes. Yeah, it's fine as long as the service that is being rendered, it meets the standard that the company and the client expect.
So, in terms of customers, working with people is difficult, right? And what are the challenges that are specific to a car wash? What are some of the things that you go through as a business owner, or some of the challenges that are presented by just running a this kind of establishment?
Okay, the challenges are sometimes there is customers that are looking for a specific thing. Uh, on top of that, uh, yeah, they tell us what they want, and we see how best we can do it as the service provider. But we trained our staff to say whatever that the customer is asking, if it's within our spec, we need to do that, and with a smile face. And our customer will also advise them to say the cleanness of the people, or the people that works for us, and your cleanness are not the same. You might be looking for something specific, or something special, and you realize that as the person that's servicing you, I don't have that quality, but explain it such a way that I will get it and do it for you. And when you comes back next time, we will know, or no, man, this one likes his rims to be like this, or he wants the tire of his car to be polished by the Kiwi, or so. Yeah, let us know. Business is all about the clients and the business. So we need to talk about things or the issues that we're having. There's no business that's doing their own thing 100% without the client involvement. So we appreciate the customer's feedback, or the customer tells us what is it that is expecting from us.
So, talking about the services that you offer, can you please elaborate and the prices as well? How much does it cost to have your car washed here, and what are some of the extra things that you do?
Okay, our wash and go is quite a bit expensive, because we just wash your car and we spray it. You go, it's 50 rand, uh, and then we have got the full wash, depending on the car that you're driving. Maybe let's do the sedans. It's 70 rand. The big car SUVs, it's 80 rand, and the buggies. So then we wash your car, outside, inside, and we polish your tires for 70 rand or 80 rand. So then when you want to add like body polish, we add also extra 30 rand. When you want to do the engine, we can add the 100 rand. When you wash your car and the engine, based on if your car is 80 rand, when you also do the engine, it's 150. But when you are doing engine only, it's a little bit expensive, because it's 100 rand. But if you are doing the car and the engine, you end up paying 150 or 140, based on the washing price of your car.
So, from the
And we do have the valet. Valet, we take the riding the seat out, we wash it or wash them, and we clean the roof, the bottom, the engine. We polish your yeah. But we also use the kasi pricing. Kasi pricing is 500, 550. Yeah.
So from the time that you started your business and your plans at that point and up to now, what have been your highlights and what has been the greatest setback?
The highlights are any business needs patience and perseverance. And on top of that, you don't have to do things for money, but do things because it's your passion or you love to do that. Then you will come up with the ways to make money within that. That's the highlights. And the um, setbacks are like challenges. Uh, in each and every day, uh, as a business, we might have the challenges from the inside. The inside is very difficult to work with people, but there's nothing that you can do with them or without them. So, from the working perspective, that the people that works for us, we need to keep them motivated every day. From the customer perspective, we need to listen to them and guide each other almost every day. There's people that will come to you to say, uh, uh, my tires are not being done properly, and we are paying. It simply means on the money that I'm going to pay, I will have to subtract 20 rand or 30 rand. You need also have to manage that. Because somewhere somehow people they think that because they are paying uh, uh, they need to come up with that to say because I'm paying and you're not doing this as expected, this is the amount that I need to take off. As a business, we are encouraging each other to work together to trying to better the quality of the job or what you want from us as a better service. That is why I'm saying the setback is from the customer perspective. How do you want to treat the local business? Us as a business, how do we want to treat our clients? Do we want to treat them with the dignity? Or do you want to say, if you don't want this, go away? No, we need to give each other sense.
With that said, what advice would you give an entrepreneur? Yeah, what advice do you have?
From any kind of the business that we're doing, uh, even if we are pushing, knowing that the people or the clients base that we are relying on, this is how they behave. As a business, we need to give them the space to say, as much as we'll be pushing forward as a business or entrepreneur, we need to accommodate everyone, listen to them. Our people or our clients need somebody that can listen to them. Listen to them and improve wherever that you want to improve. Because we have got this thing. Uh, okay, for example, clients have got this thing to say, customer are always right. As a business or as entrepreneurs, we need to know that when people explain customer is always right, they explain them it to suit them. Basically, that term it goes hand in hand with the client and the customer, or the client and the business to say it's not all about who's right, who's wrong. Let's get the common ground to solve the issue that's on hand, so that we can the outcome must be what is it that everyone is expecting. For example, the final product needs to be a better one based on uh, us as the business and the client. We are having the common ground and understand this is how it works. This is how what needs to be done. That is why people are always saying customer is not always right. It's not a direct translation to say whatever that you are saying as a client is right, or whatever that we are saying as a business is right. It's okay. What is it that wants us to do? And okay, let us do it for you, and we will improve by doing one, two, three. Yes.
So, what are your future goals and your future dreams in terms of your business? What do you want to see happen?
I want to see myself doing one-stop shop. One-stop shop, primary is car wash, but in that car wash, we need to have a one-stop shop whereby one, if people they want to have the meeting, yeah, they can go like, let's go to the car wash. There's a space where we can sit watching soccer with no noise. We will be discussing business. But everything that we want to do at a one stop shop will be growing the revenue, yeah, both ways. Even if people are passing here at night, they will be able to watch their cars or trucks at night and eat whatever that they want to eat at that time. That's my dream. One stop shop that doesn't close 24/7.
Talking about food, at some point you had food. What happened there?
Uh, okay. I closed down because I'm not forever here. And the people that I've employed, they, if you can't do anything when I'm not here, it simply means I'm working myself out. So I had to stop those people and say, go sleep, and when you wake up, you will tell me what you want to do. Because we were actually, I was trying to bring everything in the house, but I realized that because it's not the only thing that I'm doing as a car wash of food, and as a hustler, the man that's fighting for his family, there's other things that I'm trying to do. So I need to have the reconfigured plan to come up with the one-stop shop. So the people that we employ somewhere, somehow, they don't care about what you're doing than to get paid. So that is why I go like, no, in the meantime, let me do the car wash, stop with food, and I will come up with a plan if the proper structure is needed. Yeah, I will have to see my vision or my dream come true.
So every year, as people, every year we have our plans for the year. What can people look forward to in terms of this? Because what you have just outlined is the long-term plan that you have. But
Mm.
in the meantime, in this annual year, what are
This year we are going to introduce the undercarriage. The undercarriage, you will be able to wash your car even at the bottom, yeah, under. And we'll be also introducing some of the plans to say how quick can we service you. If the turnaround it was 30 minutes, can we go to 25 minutes? How possible is that? Because people they don't have time. People are too busy. People are too busy. When you finish 30 minutes, 40 minutes at the car wash, maybe other people they are using their time is money. They are using their money. They are spending their money at the car wash, but they go like, no man. let me not wash because they're going to take 40 minutes, 50 minutes. It's too much. We are trying to check the ways to limit the time waiting. Because people, they look for quick service, but the proper stuff or services needs to be done properly with the limited time. So that's what we will also bring. And some of the things maybe we will have to look for increasing the base and look the place look better. And yeah, because if you can see, you have known us for some time. We had the good look, but now we went back like we never existed. That's what it's like we are starting. No, we are trying to check how can we plan. If there's changes on the layout, we need to implement that changes on the layout, and at the same time, growing and trying to do things better.
Okay, so where are you located? Your contact details?
We are in Protea Glen, extension 13, Renfontaine Road, or R559, going to Renfontaine. Uh, uh, our contacts, if you go for TikTok, we are Hamisi Car. Facebook, Hamisi Car. What other platforms? Yeah, Instagram, Hamisi Car. So,
How do we spell Hamisi?
Hamisi is Hamisi. Hamisi. Actually, it's our clan name. But we will put it in business way to say Hamisi is a usual hangout spot. Usual hangout spot, every time or anytime you will find people hanging out. That's the direct translation of Hamisi. Hamisi is the place where people are always there. Yeah, usually hangout spot. If you want to get us on Google, you can just Google Hamisi Car. Yeah, if you want to call us, 083 222 5746. Yeah, we actually we don't choose. We wash anything. Cars, house carpets. Yeah, tractors. You can bring trucks if you have.
Oh,
Yeah.
carpets. Interesting. How much are the carpets? Because I have a carpet that I need wash.
Oh, 100 rand.
100 rand.
Yeah, we wash carpets. Even if you have got the TLB, you want us to remove all the grease. Yeah, we are here for you. Yeah, we don't choose. Whatever that needs water and chemicals, we are there. That's our hands. Yeah, we are hands on when it comes to that.
Okay, anything that you'd like to add that perhaps I might not have asked or mentioned?
Yeah, we can advise all the people that want to do business out there. Don't choose business because people tells you to say you will make more money. Do your passion. Your passion will make money for you. Because if you are doing the business because other people tells you to say it makes a lot of money, the question is, what if you don't make money? What's next? Except closing. You won't have anything to do except closing. But if you are doing your passion, you will work within your passion and come up with the ways to make money within your passion. So yeah, so if wherever you're doing your passion, maybe it's at the corporate, and you see the gap that's open for you, you can just check if the salary that you are getting there, you can do it in your own time. If you can do it in your own time and surpass it, go for your passion. Uh, uh, don't actually jump at the ship, because the problem is our people are looking for assurance. And your assurance with fear will make you remain there. If you see or there's no longer growth where you're working, why are you staying? But the another point that I don't want you to miss, it's if you are born to work, and you are enjoying to work for a certain company, work for that company if you don't have any problem with it. But if you have seen the sign to say you need to have your own thing and you have overgrown where you're working, why should you ignore that sign? Why should you ignore that sign? Because when you see the sign when you're old, when you're about to go for pension, you will like to do things that you didn't research and to do things that you didn't have the experience with, and using the pension money you go like, what is it that I can do to have more money because I'm going for pension? And you will use the pension money to lose everything. So it's better you start now. If you can start while you're still working, it's good. Look for the ways. I'm not advising you to leave or to call it a quit. I'm advising you to start while you're working, because it will give you a certain level of experience. And then if it's worth you jumping, you will jump the ship. So that's why the advice that I can give to the people that want to do something. Try do proper research and try to come up with the ideas while you're working. Yeah.
And just before I left, I spoke to a happy customer.
Please introduce yourself, your name, and where you live.
Okay, my name is Khathutshelo. I'm known as KG around. I stay in Protea in extension 24.
So, Khathutshelo, why do you prefer this particular car wash?
The reason I come here often is mostly the fact that their service is good. They are very quick, and then they leave your car as clean as you'd want it, and then with the time they spend on the car and the way it comes out, it's just amazing because you're not going to regret how the car looks, and then with the time as well, you'll be able to save your time. If you have things to do during the day, 20 minutes of washing your car, 30 minutes, and it's spotless. That's amazing. It's a great service, and that's why I always come here.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. Expect another episode next week as we continue to profile Protea Glen. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Cheers.